All right, good morning. This is Overlanding Academy, and we are doing a review of a retailer's um, JK hardtop sound dampening and insulating panels. We had the good folks over at SKYHMOTO. It's SKYHMOTO. They sent us these to do a review on them, and so we're going to do our review. Let's take a look at the product itself. So the product is on the inside, the part that faces down towards you. It is a light gray in color. The stitching is actually very consistent. Very consistent. I haven't seen any bad stitching on these yet. We're obviously going to look at them much more in detail as we install them and begin to work over essentially every square inch of these as we line up the Velcro. So on the back side, the side that goes to the panels themselves, the edges are lined in Velcro. It has the softer loop side of the Velcro that's on the panel, and so it circles the entire panel itself. Then there's also the ribs of the panel to keep it from sagging. So it's very, very well sewn on there. On the side that faces the panel is a nylon material. On the side that faces you is a soft, almost microfiber type material. Very soft, and the padding is nice, and that gives it the sound deadening and insulating values. You see the stitching goes all the way across, all the way to the corners. And so this is for the 4-door. So we have 4 pieces. These two are the Freedom panel parts. Then you have the front of the soundbar section, and then the back of the soundbar section. And then they provide you with this entire pack of pre-cut hook portion of the Velcro. Alright, so the width of the Velcro is 1.187 inches, so just over an inch. And the length of it is right at 4 inches in length. Don't know if you can see that. So it's basically in 1 inch by 4 inch sections. Now the thickness of these panels is 0.288 inches. So not super thick, not super bulky, and let's get them installed and see how they do. Okay, so we have the driver's side Freedom panel off. We have the correct pad laying in place, and you can see it fits quite nicely. It does give you some room to be able to move it around to where you have a little forgiveness in the placement of your Velcro. Okay, so I've cleaned the entire surface with alcohol, got it all nice and clean. So I wanted to show you the aggressiveness. Let's see if I can get a little bit less exposed. The aggressiveness of you can see how sticky it is. Yeah, it's got good tack on it. So I think it'll hold really, really well for us. Okay, so I got the Velcro installed. And for the most part I used full pieces, but I did take a piece and cut it into thirds just to, I don't think I needed full pieces there, so it's just to get a little bit extra support in those spaces between. But I think it's going to be held just fine, and I'd rather use less as we install, less of the pieces as we install, so I don't run out. So this is what it looks like, and we're fixing to install it. Alright, so we're going to have Cullen install it. It's just lining it up. Good thing about Velcro is if it goes on crooked, you can fix it. There we go. It is installed. Now we just got to do the other panels, and we'll get some pictures afterwards. Okay, so one thing I wanted to point out is the middle section of the 4-door panel. You can see soundbar is actually cut out so it doesn't fit all the way underneath, which makes it to where you can install it without having to remove your top. So you can see right here it is actually notched around the soundbar. Makes it easier to get the Velcro in place and install. Bonus for me, because I didn't feel like taking the top off just to install this. Alright, so sorry for the shaky camera. I just installed the sound reduction and insulating panels by SKYHMOTO, and for the first time since we've owned the Jeep, I've had to turn my air down when I first got into it. It is keeping the heat out, which is amazing, and my first impressions are they work. And I haven't done any temperature laser measurements or anything like that. I'm just telling you first impressions. They work. And it's a bit quieter in here. Hard to tell because I don't have the kids in here. But so far, I like them. I'm very impressed with them. So we got 101 degrees on the white plastic. And on our panel, we got 88 degrees. That's a pretty good temperature drop. They look good too.